Welcome to Basic Brewing Video. I'm James Spencer.
I'm Steve Wilkes.
We're going to talk about electric brewing today.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
But let's get something to drink.
Let's have a pale ale. This is a pale ale that you just made.
Yeah.
Extract.
Yes, it is. An extract pale ale with plenty of hops. And it's pretty tasty, even if I do say so myself. And it's actually, well, let's go ahead and tell it. It's one of the beers in the Irish Moss experiment, the collaborative Brew Your Own Magazine, Basic Brewing Radio, Irish Moss experiment.
Which one is it?
Yes, take a guess. Which one? We're not going to tell. Cheers.
Cheers. That's good.
That's pretty tasty. Now, the deadline for that is June 1st. And to get the data in, I've heard from a few people who are doing it. We kind of shortened the time. We had a short time frame because we wanted to get that done before the National Homebrewers Conference in Minneapolis, which is coming up. It's like, what,
June
16th?
16th?
Around there somewhere. So we will be up there. We'll be taping an episode of Basic Brewing Radio in front of hopefully a group of people.
Yeah.
Either a group of people or an empty audience.
If you're in the greater Minneapolis area,
drop on by.
Do come by.
We need some warm bodies.
And you can heckle as long as you provide me with the heckling first.
That's right. Yeah. All heckling must be pre-approved.
Yes.
But we digress, as we usually do. We're having some fun today.
Yeah.
We did an experiment. And let me show you. We're talking about electric brewing
versus stovetop brewing.
And I got something to show.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready. Oh, yeah.
Wait. Okay, I had to turn it off. This is a heat stick.
No, I'm not going to say that.
It's highbrow. We're doing highbrow.
It's highbrow.
This is a heat stick, and it was built by Jeff Karpinski. And if you listen to Basic Brewing Radio from a few episodes ago, we went through a whole thing about electric brewing. And what we have here is this thing at the end is the
it's a heating element to a electric water heater.
That's right.
And then this is actually a drain pipe, like a kitchen drain pipe or bathroom drain pipe. And then also more drain pipe PVC stuff, the little connector thing here. And so you just wire up the cord to the heat, the heat probe.
Right.
It's just 2 wires, bing, bing, and make sure it's sealed off and all that. Now, having said that...
Well, there's also a grounding wire.
There's a grounding wire. Yes, you have to use... I'm going to do this. How long is this cord? If you can see that, that's a ground.
That's right.
A ground to the ground. Be sure and use a 3-pronged plug.
Yeah. Now that's all we're going to say about how to make one of these.
Right, because we're not
number one for liability reasons, and number two, we're not experts in this area.
But let's talk a little bit about some safety issues with using one of these.
Yes.
As in having a relatively long cord plugged into a wall, and it's really hot.
Right.
And it's in a really hot bucket of water, and you trip on it, and you pull it out, and somebody goes to the hospital.
So number one, cord placement. Number two, you plug it into a ground protected circuit.
Yeah.
In other words, one that you would have in the kitchen or the bathroom, so that if there is a short, it will trip the little. It's the one with the test button on the plug.
Yeah.
So make sure you use one of those.
Yep.
Also, when you plug this in, this has to be in the water.
Must be in the water. If it's not, this thing will burn out instantly. Yeah. You'll fry it, and it'll be no good, and you'll be calling the plumber. It's at least a $70 service call. Trust me, I know.
So, I will put a link to Jeff's website on how to make one of these. Do not attempt to make one of these unless you know what you're doing with electricity and sealing stuff, and because electricity and water,
not a good combo.
No. So what I wanted to do was to test the impact or the effectiveness of this thing as opposed to my countertop natural gas burner here. So we did a test.
Right.
We took 4 gallons of tap water straight from the tap.
At 69 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's right. That just happens to be the temperature of the tap water this time of year.
Right.
And we heated it up. We picked a target randomly of 150 degrees Fahrenheit. So, what are the results? We wanted to time how long it would take to bring 4 gallons of water from 69 degrees Fahrenheit to 150 degrees Fahrenheit using electricity.
Using electricity alone, it's 30 minutes. No, 24 minutes.
24 minutes.
24 minutes with
Just with a heat stick.
It's not mine, honestly. 24 minutes with just the heat stick.
So I thought natural gas is going to blow that away. So we turned on the natural gas. We got 69 degree water, 4 gallons, turned on the natural gas, and
30 minutes.
30 minutes. So it was, 20% longer? Is that what we figured?
Yeah, about 20%.
Amazed me.
And we believe, now you might have to quote us on this, we believe that an average American gas stovetop is about 20,000 BTUs.
I think that's what I've been told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we think that's right, though.
So the question was, what if you use your gas stovetop and use the heat stick to boost the effectiveness?
Yeah. Now we're having fun.
Yeah. So we put both of them together.
13 minutes.
13 minutes. From 69 degrees Fahrenheit to 150 degrees Fahrenheit.
Now, why is this a good thing? Because I like to brew when it's raining and it's snowing and I can't get out my big, powerful propane burner that I have. And I like to, if I have to brew on the stove top, and I have an electric stove, so it takes me forever to get it up to boil. But boy, wouldn't this be handy if I could at least get it up to the boil or up to the strike temperature in 15 or so minutes. That's way better than the results I get with just the stovetop.
Because once you get up to boiling, you can cut back on the heat.
You can pull this out and just maintain the heat, and your brew day goes a lot faster. At least mine would. So I think this is very interesting.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
So thanks again to Jeff Karpinski for sending, and I sent some gifts his way in trade. So this is a handy thing, and I will be using it again.
Yeah.
Wait, let me turn it on just one more time. Okay. Yes, we are nerds.
We spare no expense.
So, electric brewing. Oh, by the way, after that episode, the Basic Brewing Radio episode about electric brewing, I got emails from people in the UK and Europe saying that electric brewing is the thing over there. Yeah. That's what they do, because they don't do the propane over there. So you learn something new every day.
We're so provincial. I don't know what that means.
We'll leave it there.
We'll leave it. No, you can't leave it there.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Come and visit us on the web. At basicbrewing.com, you can find archive lists of both our audio and video podcasts on home brewing. You can also find our DVDs, Introduction to Extract Home Brewing, Stepping into All Grain, Low-Tech Lagering and Decoction Mashing, and our latest edition, Introduction to Wine Kits. Drop us a line. We'd love to hear from you. Write to james@basicbrewing.com, steve@basicbrewing.com, or just use the contact form on basicbrewing.com.
Put the candle